So you've bought your airsoft gun, it's performing how you want it, and now you want to up your style points. So you want a red dot sight but don't want to spend hundreds on a Holosun or an EOTech. Today we're going to be looking at a budget red dot sight alternative. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. And today we're going to be looking at this budget red dot sight by KINGSCOPE. So this red dot sight is actually only £24 from Amazon. And with that being said, I'm not expecting anything too amazing. But we're going to see if budget red dot sights at prices like this are actually worth buying and are usable. So it comes in a plain case. If you open it up, you've got the instruction manual. You've got a microfiber cloth to clean the lens. And if you buy this from Amazon, it does actually come with its own batteries. So this takes a CR2032 lithium battery. And it also comes with 2 Allen keys. So now these are going to be, I'm assuming, for the mounting and adjustments. So here is the sight itself. Oh, and you get a free bag of poison. It comes with a protective silicone case to prevent scratches for the lens when you're not using it. But yeah, here she is. But you know what? I'm actually pretty impressed with this. The build quality is actually surprisingly pretty decent. Like the metal seems like it's pretty good quality. There's no creaks. But one thing that did catch my eye is if you look closely, you can see the wiring in the middle. Now the listing does say that it's waterproof, but I guess we'll see how this thing holds up when those wires get wet. But yeah, other than that, right off the bat, I'm actually pretty impressed. So as for the features of this red dot sight, it's got a metal construction. The reticle can be illuminated either green or red. You've got 5 brightness levels for both colours, which you can adjust using this dial here. It's got 4 different reticle shapes that can be adjusted here. So you can see you've got a cross with a circle and a dot in the middle. You've got just a cross, you've got a circle with the dot in the middle, and just the iconic red dot, or green dot in this case. It's also adjustable for windage and elevation using the Allen key on the slots at the top and on the side. And at the bottom you'll find a Picatinny mount. And because of the nature of this red dot reflex sight, it's going to have a great sight picture with really good eye relief. Okay, so now let's have a look at the reticles itself. So we'll start off with the red and we'll go from right to left, starting with the classic red dot. So this is at the 5th brightness level. There you go, nice and clear. This is a 1 minute of angle. And let's have a look at the red circle with the dot in the middle. So it looks a bit blurry, but it's only because the camera is having a bit of trouble focusing. In person, it does look a little bit clearer. And I will include a photo on the side so you guys can see what it actually looks like once it's all focused. So yeah, it's not as flared and blurry as it appears on camera. So now let's have a look at the red cross. Now let's have a look at the red cross with a dot in the middle. Yeah, again, it's quite hard to see because the camera is having trouble focusing. So let's have a look at the greens. So again, it's on the 5th brightness level, if you want to focus. 5th brightness level. And now let's start with the red dot, well, in this case, the green dot. It is nice and clear. And the green circle. And here's the green cross. And the green cross with the dot in the middle. So yeah, it's quite hard to see on camera like I mentioned. But yeah, overall, the reticles are pretty clear. I mean, the camera doesn't really do it justice on video. Dial's easy to operate, and so is the dial at the back. But yeah, on the reticle department, I'm pretty happy. So the listing on Amazon did say that this is Parallax free, but at £24, I find that pretty hard to believe. So now let's take a quick look at the Parallax. Let's see how much the red dot actually ghosts. You know what, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, no, especially for £24, it's actually holding zero. Oh, there is a little bit of sway when you're looking from a higher angle, but horizontally, absolutely fine, maintains zero really well. The sway is going to be a bit more of a problem at longer distances, but you know, we weren't really expecting anything too amazing. But yeah, I mean, for £24, I'm pretty impressed. So as for my final thoughts, I was pretty impressed with the build structure right off the bat. I mean, it felt pretty solid. There weren't any creaks or anything like that. The metal seemed like it was decent quality. The only thing that did catch my eye was that wiring. Like I said earlier, it was a little bit exposed. So we'll see how that holds up in the different kinds of environments. But yeah, generally it's a good looking optic. It's got that Call of Duty vibe. And the fact that it's got a really good sight picture and eye relief, it makes it really easy to co-witness with your iron sights. And one of the things I like most about this is the fact that it's got a good level of customizability. It's got the 2 different colours and the 5 different styles of reticles. And with regards to the parallax correction, now I was really surprised by that because I hate to say it, I think it corrects better than the T2 replica that I spent £45 on. But with that being said, we do have to remember that this is only £24. And there's a reason that this is only £24. So although the parallax correction is pretty much on point right now, we have to consider how long can this thing sustain that level of accuracy over time. But, you know, nevertheless, for 24 quid, it does the job pretty well. I mean, it's a great budget option. You know, it does what it's supposed to do in a pretty decent level. So yeah, overall, really good budget option. But one thing I will say is don't expect too much of it in the long term. So I hope you did enjoy this quick look at this budget option Red Dot Reflex Sight. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're so close to 100 subscribers now. I can actually taste it. With that being said, as always, thank you for watching JAG Airsoft. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.